My name is João Araújo, and I'm assistant curator in mycology at the New York Botanical Garden. I study the diversity and evolution of Cordyceps fungi, which includes the zombie ant fungi that makes their host become like a real-life zombie. Recently, we have been in a field expedition to understand the fungal diversity in one of the most threatened environments on Earth, which is the Brazilian Atlantic rainforest. Only 8% of the original coverage remains. So we really need to understand the diversity in these forests, and I'm trying to understand the fungal diversity in those forests. Understanding the biodiversity is crucial and lay the foundations for initiatives to preserve and conserve these highly threatened forests worldwide. São Joaquim National Park is a really interesting forest because it's heterogeneous. It has some grass highlands and also some cloud forest. And as you step in this forest, the environment changes completely. All those plants with these epiphytes and ferns and mosses and lichens. And among those, we find some zombie ants biting onto these mosses. In order to get to these places, it can be quite complicated in the logistics. They're highly unstable terrain and it rains a lot, so we have to often do the collections while it's raining, which makes it more challenging, but at the same time the fungi love it, so we're in the right place in the right conditions for the fungi. We found many new species that we are still describing and studying further, but dozens of new species of Cordyceps that were undescribed for science. And among those are potentially 5 new species of the zombie ant fungus and also 1 new species of the zombie wasp. We also collected mycoparasites, which are fungi that has the ability to infect other fungi, infecting these new species of the zombie ant fungi. So there's a multi-level diversity that we find there. The research doesn't end in the field, it continues here at the New York Botanical Garden. We collect these specimens in the tropics and then we bring them here to NYBG, where we can study them with the microscope, pin them, deposit in the herbarium. We have the state-of-the-art labs that we also do DNA extractions to study the relationships across species at the molecular level as well. Understanding the diversity of these fungi help us enormously to think about strategies to use them against problems we have. For example, the introduction of exotic crop pests, or diseases, for example, and by understanding the diversity and the relationships between the species and how they evolve, it builds us a framework of knowledge. And as we visit these forests across the globe, we just understand more and more that we know nothing about these fungi, and that's really the tip of the iceberg, and many more interesting discoveries will come from these fungi.